Okay, so now I'm not gonna go into mode 6. At least, I mean, it was most people that were confused. I can't blame them. Didn't know the new rules? It's a 24-hour race. It's a 24-hour race. I don't. It's not an 8-hour race. "42 laps. Oh my gosh, how short is this race gonna be?" I didn't go out.
Why do they keep shortening the fucking laps? What are these guys doing?
Okay, so no formation lap. I'm just gonna go full out now. So now it's probably just like a 1-stop. I mean, at this point, maybe a 2.
Alright, remember traction control at the start if you can.
But it's rolling, I think, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
They're changing.
You have brake balance on 1?
Yeah, I was doing 2 and then 1 on like the downhill.
Oh. Just
Again,
keep
I don't
1.
know
Just do 1. That's what I did.
Okay.
It was even.
I'll do 1.
Just try and stick with them the best you can.
I just don't understand why we're starting 12th. Like, it just there's no qualifying.
Wait, where'd they start you?
I'm just last. There's no explanation for it. There's no qualifying. I bet they just flipped a coin or something. Just rolled some dice.
These guys have no idea what they're doing.
Just do a grid start. That way, at least we're closer. I mean, we're already so separated from 1 to 12. It's already like 10 seconds. Not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Alright, I'm not watching that anymore. That's some fucking horse shit.
I wouldn't if I were you. I'd be so tired of this garbage.
I'm actually getting the coronavirus watching that.
They're being so safe back here. I want to go by. I was excited for a long 54-lap race. This is freaking like 20% shorter. What are you guys doing back here? Technically our team finished like what, 3rd, 2nd at the end of the first stint. We just should have started where we finished. I mean, we could have gotten rid of all the gaps, but we should have started there. It was literally, I mean, it was so random just to start at 12th. If there was a reason for us to start in 12th, okay, that's fine. But there's just no reasoning for any of this.
Is that it? And it might be real.
You guys, this is such a joke. They're literally wrecking back here. I want to get by, but it's the mountain. It's so not wide enough. But so I'm losing time with guys fighting for no reason. Yeah, they're just hitting walls back and forth everywhere. If there's something else I could do, I'd do it, but
Was Cayman actually good at that long?
it's not a good elbow. There's so much time we're losing. It's just... I can't do anything about it. They're freaking side by side. Dude, move! If you have damage, pit, do something. You're freaking blinking your lights and you're just...
Hey, you know who's in first place on the leaderboard there, fucking Java?
For what?
Manufacturer?
For what money? Like overall?
Yeah. Well, in the leaderboard.
I forget.
Fucking Wildfire, the guy that grinded Tokyo.
Really?
I am not kidding you.
This thing doesn't have straight line power, and then when I am faster, I just can't
I'm gonna
pass.
take a screenshot of it and send it to Windfire. And caption it like, looks like your protege has become the master.
Just,
He's in the RCZ though. He's a whole
qualifying is not just a random 10 minutes wasted. It's actually useful to determine who's fast and who's slow. That way you can have the grid set in a fair order. This is just unfair.
I don't know why they didn't just continue this all the time.
I mean, you could argue, oh, if I'm faster, I'd get by him, but... I'm literally a car length out of the elbow and I won't be able to get him. It's just... It's gonna be the whole race trying to get by 11th place. I'm getting 2:05s. That's how much time he's slowing me down. 3 seconds a lap. It's demoralizing. Literally, out of the corners, they just pull, so by the corner I can't go for a dive. Or if I do, it's gonna be unsafe because of damage. It's too far back, I can't. He doesn't know I'm there, does he? If he did, he just didn't care. I literally can't get by him. I don't know what I should do. He had a good run here, but there's nowhere to go. Got a pretty good run out of the elbow, but I don't think it's gonna be good enough. Longest pass ever. Lost like 8 seconds doing that pass. Yeah, if I can get 10th, I think that's a win in this race. did the first stint start like this? Did they just randomly order people? Or was there qualifying? Someone was saying something that her voice just disappeared.
They did qualifying for the first.
Just like, if you're gonna make these races just not at all connected to each other, then have qualifying. If you are, then have the gaps. There's only 2 options. That's it.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck.
I think I just locked up the brakes there. They order the grid by DR or something. Like 2 laps since I've gotten past last place, I'm getting a 2-second gap. I'm at least 1 second faster, but lost a solid 5 seconds behind him, 5 to 10 seconds.
I wouldn't worry about it. Just focus on trying to improve your race from there.
I know it's for charity. I like that it's for charity, but if you're gonna host something that's this large, it's a whole 24-hour race, you need to have freaking structure. You can't just do it on the fly. It's pathetic, it's it's unprofessional, it's not legitimate. It honestly makes the people that are doing it make it feel like there's a waste of time, because it's just like what you're doing is just... If the reasoning that we'll just do the grid randomly is, oh, you have 8 hours to get where you actually deserve, okay, I kind of get that. Oh wow, the leader just disconnected. not gonna lie. I mean, if I had started first in this race, I know it's easy to be like, oh, I'd be happy about that. I would not be happy about that. I'd be equally upset. I'd be equally upset anywhere I start because it's just, I do not deserve to be first. I do not deserve to be last. I deserve to be wherever I qualify. I just like every person in here is undeserved. It's not just me. Portable trail brake.
Yo.
Yep.
DJ, you on your stint?
What? No, I'm not. But what do you mean by stint? Define stint.
You're on your 2-hour stint.
No, I'm not. I'm not on any stint. A stint implies that it's probably part of
your race.
No, I'm not in a race. I'm part of a disgrace. Race. A disgrace.
Yeah, I saw the beginning there on your thing. Like, did they not restart it after that?
It's just, you can't start a race. I mean, first of all, they started the race, and then everyone was like, is there a pace lap? And so I was in mode 6, freaking just waiting for someone to slow down, and then they just restarted. And then, again, I just started us in random order, so I'm starting last, and just like, freaking
Shouldn't
either...
you be starting second or last?
Or it's like, either have everyone start in a random order for all the races, or have a qualifying session. And just
Why
like...
the fuck would we start a random order anyways? Because that
There's
you
no
have
such
people
thing
who
as a
are...
random order.
And
Yeah,
because of all this time that we
getting
wasted,
held
the
up
race is now only 42 laps instead of
It's
54.
set by host, so you were either put in the back or you were the last to join the lobby and you just happened to be in the back. That's not a fair way to set up.
And so because of that, it was rolling starts. I'm already 15 seconds behind the leader by the time the race starts. And then I'm stuck behind all these slower people. I'm not gonna argue, I mean, Little Mac's not that slow, but just for what I'm doing, I'm already 8 seconds ahead of him after 8 laps. And I'm just stuck behind him because I can't pass in this thing, and just like, I should have never been behind him in the first place. I'm clearly faster. I don't care if I was gonna start, I don't care if I qualified 11th. 11th is better than 12th. I would have lost a lot less time.
Make the most out of it.
It's just like, when you're asking me if I'm part of a stint, this is just, it's not a race. It's just, they're just having fun, throwing around random crap at the last minute, just making up things on the fly, shortening the race distance for no reason other than just trying to make it 24 hours. Just like, you need to have this organized, you need to make it clear, you need to just type it in the chat. You can't just leave it in like one folder for people to read and assume they do. It's the lamest thing. And they're just starting the race and like, they're not even saying this is the actual race. If there was one stuck check and then everyone's bugged, I'm like, okay. And the leader actually just disconnected as well, so... Am I doing a stint? I guess you could call it that if you really want to, if you want to...
If that leader who disconnected gets like, doesn't have like a full time penalty, then you should complain because you got fucked over, so why shouldn't someone who disconnected get fucked over too? I would pay attention to see if the guy who disconnected gets fucked over, or if they give him like a good
Yeah, it was VQS Nick. He was literally leading the race. Whether he deserved to be leading the race or not, I don't know.
He shouldn't be. His team was just in 4th or 5th after the last
They finished
race.
5th, yeah.
And you guys should be starting that race in 2nd, because that's where Lamb finished.
Instead of 21
there's
seconds
no
behind.
other way to start a race if you're going to be splitting up a 24-hour
It's like,
race.
was the host
Otherwise,
literally...
what's the point? You're...
was
How
really
was the
close.
rain on Spa? Did we win that one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Lamb gained like
Lamb
60 seconds on that track.
We went from like 8th to 2nd.
And then now we're getting fucked over by stupid rules. You should protest it, bro. It's bullshit. From what I'm hearing, it's bullshit.
Just like, the race is so much shorter than it
doesn't
should have been,
make any-
because...
That just makes no sense.
It's like, were any other
It's
races shorter? Like, this is freaking 12 laps shorter than any of... It should have been 54 laps, and then they made it 50, and then they made it 42. Just like they're making these numbers out of nowhere. Why 42?
And then you're starting last, so you have less time to catch up.
I mean, if it was 54 laps, and I'm starting last, I mean, I'd be just as angry, but at least 12 more laps to catch up, exactly.
And they can't even say, "Oh, we'll take your total time because you're losing a bunch of time."
Yeah, being stuck behind people I don't need to be stuck behind.
Ahead of, that you should.
I think you should say that. I think you should say you don't take like at least like 10 seconds off because you started me in the wrong place or like some bullshit.
I mean, if I just if I qualified last, I'd be fine starting last because I deserve to start last. There's no
qualifying.
I mean, everyone in this race didn't start in any place they deserved. They had nothing.
Well, no, because where you start actually really matters. Because if you're in the back and you're battling, all the people that you could be drafting and sticking with are pulling away, so it completely changes the whole race.
Yeah, what a coincidence that the two Americans are starting in the back and then all the Europeans are starting in front of them. Like, totally just random grid, you know? Like, just a random thing, right? Garbage, dude.
Europeans are the most bigoted people.
I'm biased.
I mean, it could have been coincidence that we...
retards, you know?
I mean...
It's coincidence that VQS got fucking knocked from second to fifth in the last lap of Spa, and now they're starting the race and fucking what?
I'm so used to like going in the pits and then waiting for your name to be called out. That's what I was hearing. Everyone was saying.
This can't happen to anyone else. We need to make sure that we like you guys say something about it.
Because it could happen at Rebel Ring. As soon as they switch from Bathurst to Rebel Ring, it'll probably happen.
They're going to keep trying to do it, bro. They're going to keep trying to do it to try to give themselves an advantage. Yeah, they're going to keep doing it if nobody says anything, gives them shit.
But don't worry, it's for charity, so it doesn't matter.
You need Infinite, or whoever's the contact for you guys who's been in Petrodome. I think it's Infinite. Infinite needs to go have, like blow them the fuck up. Because that's, like, unacceptable kind of shit.
I agree.
I mean, I just want to hear a reason. Did I start last because, like, did they do it
There's
from reverse?
no
Did they do a reverse grid from the finish of the last race? Because if that in that case, I should have started 11th, not last. Because reverse grid.
The only thing I could think of is if they gave a penalty for whatever reason for what happened with Lamb on the last lap. But if they were going to do that, what about the guy? You know, the VQS guy should also have been penalized heavy this spot too.
You can just penalize someone and then another driver's.
Don't even bring that up though, because I guarantee they're not.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
They're not smart enough to use that as an excuse, so don't put it in their head.
I mean, I asked in the chat when they were putting us in random order, but when before the grid just broke, I was like, "Is there qualifying?" They said no. I asked, how is grid determined? No answer. I think they said read the rules, and I'm like, what rules? Where? Is there somewhere in a rule book that says how the grid's determined? If you see a rule book that says it, let me know.
I'm gonna open up my Elgato. I'm gonna record some shit for these videos.
Yeah, Bobby?
I'm gonna record the tune part, and then I'll talk about the video after.
I mean, the fact this race is so much shorter, it changes the whole strategy too. Before it was a close 3 to 4 stop, now it's just an easy 2 stop.
Even though we didn't like go into this thing worrying about how well we did or how bad we did, like,
I mean,
it's still like
you get
fucking stupid.
I'm happy to. I mean, I don't want to lose, but if I lose in a fair manner, that's fine. If I win in if I win in a fair manner, that's fine. If I win in an unfair manner, I'll be equally upset.
At least you're definitely gonna get 9th. I don't think this guy's gonna be able to hold you off.
But yeah, look how far 8th is up the track. It's like a freaking mile.
Yeah. Just hit your marks and hope one of them messes up. Don't try to do anything special.
Try not to get
You know,
damaged.
the sad part is you really haven't lost much to the leader at all.
But look how much time I gained on the guy behind. I was stuck behind him for like 5 laps.
Fighting the leader.
Guy behind.
Yeah,
20.
you would literally, you've been 21 seconds behind the leader for like 4 laps now.
You should have started second.
Yeah.
And plus with the draft, I'll probably be able to maintain that more easily than I'm doing now.
Yeah. That's dumb.
I mean, it's like the guy who was leading the last race had like a minute lead over Lamb, and it's like, what, does that guy just lose the minute lead he made? Like, how is that like
It's
an
not fair at
endurance?
all.
It's not an endurance race. This is just a series of 2-hour races.
It's all good. You know what? It's all good. Just try to do the best you can and wait till Red Bull Ring in the rain, and they'll fucking be in for a rude awakening. Yeah. Those bitches, bro.
But they'll start us last again, so don't mind.
Rodrigo.
Rod's running Red Bull Ring in the rain?
I know.
Who's still left, like, out of all the people that are left after you?
There's Karts Fan, and there's Infinite, and there's Daphson, the Red Bull. I know Mr. MCA is running it, Rodrigo's
crap.
running it.
Oh, you're good, man.
No damage, just lost a second for no reason. I'm almost considering like doing it. I can't do a double stint, I don't think. It's only 4 seconds for tires, not worth it.
From what I remember, bro, like last race, TFZ was fucking like in like 8th place when they finished, bro, and right now they're leading the fucking race.
That's legit. Totally deserved. Oh, I just hit the wall.
You know what the funny thing is?
What?
It's organized by a bunch of Spain people. And you know what they did for that spa race? They made the leader like 50 minutes ahead, where he wasn't even that far ahead. He was like, what, like 18 seconds ahead before? So they just added like 30 seconds onto his lead on Spa. And then now they're putting all the Spaniards up in the front on this race.
Just a coincidence, totally.
Some biased ass shit. And why can I hear myself twice?
Yeah, someone's got an echo.
Hold on. Flamethrower.
Ooh, that was close. I am quite happy to see I'm not losing that much time to them, but it's just, again, why should I be in this position? I mean, I literally could have been leading. But
missed opportunity. I think you should request, like, or just protest and say, hey, like, this isn't fair, you should probably take time off my...
If I were to guess where I would have started in qualifying, I would have guessed 9th, maybe, out of the 12. Not much better,
I
but
don't think so. I don't think so. I think you might have been able to get higher than 9. Even so, 9 would have made a big difference.
sure would have. Yeah, 11 seconds to the leader. Or no, 11 seconds to the next pack.
Chip away at it, that's all you can do. Wow, what a fucking douche that guy is, man.
I mean, it wasn't particularly a dirty move. I mean, he had the inside the whole time.
I know, but like, why couldn't you just like help you catch up to the leaders? Like, you're faster than him, clearly.
I pitted 1 lap earlier, and like the gap was 3 seconds before the pit stop, so really don't know how he lost 3 seconds on that 1 lap.
It's because you're better than him.
I mean, we're technically on the same strategy, so he could be racing, but again, just why?
Yeah, like, why would you not want to catch up to the guy in front of you? Like, what a douche. I just pass him back when I get the chance. Don't even...
Yeah, the M6 is just so much stronger on the straight, so I just feel like I'm never going to keep that position for long, but I'll try.
I mean, if you don't feel like he's holding you up, then maybe try to use it to your advantage.
I mean, I bump draft, but again, damage is what I'm worried about. Why isn't this room... Is it private? If it's not, then I don't get why everyone's joining. Oh my... Yep, he's on me up. I was trying to tell. Yeah, he is. He's freaking stopping at the chase.
Try to get a run on him here coming out of 1. You hit that curb real hard, though. You might have dirty tires going into the next one.
Yeah, I didn't get a great run, but like, look, I'm 1 car length back, and he's just gonna... The M6 is just gonna pull or maintain. And like, I'm gonna gain right at the very last minute, but it's not gonna be enough. It's like, I could go for it, but...
He's being a douche, driving defensive, too. Like, get out of the way, bro. You're slow. I don't think he understands that you're racing against the clock, not racing against the cars around you, so why would you just split somebody up?
I mean, I'm not gonna tell him to, like, let me by in the middle here, but, like...
If you see an opportunity,
he's in the wall, and, like, yeah, he'll just see it in the next few seconds. Got in the wall, and I know where to go, so I just like to pass him. Can't. This C4 just seems to get random, like, when you let off the gas, it just seems to get ridiculous, like, oversteer out of nowhere. Just trying to figure out how to manage that. I didn't want to hit the inside wall there, so...
When you lift, don't fully lift off the gas, just kind of slowly, hold it a little bit and gradually lift off it, and then it slides. Drive a bit like me then.
Why is he defending into the final corner?
I feel like when you miss that curve, it's faster. I don't know.
I'm just trying to focus on 202s. Last two, that was a 202.4, so not horrible.
Yep. Looked like you had a decent lap that last time.
Oh my, yes, finally, let's go!
What a bitch, fuck him.
Inconsistent. Now he has damage too, so it's a double whammy. somehow I didn't lose any time to not 8th over all that, but the leader, first and second, pulled away.
Well, I mean, I think that means you can probably get to 8th. You know, still have over half the race left.
I need to gain like half a second on him every lap, so it's gonna be.
I think you can do it. And all it takes is one bad pit stop or lap where he messes up.
So no damage. I haven't gotten damage. I'm like 3rd through the race, so I'm happy with that.
Because there might have been a couple guys there that are not that good that were munching off the draft, but now that they're maybe not in the draft anymore, those top like 3 or 4 guys.
Yeah, I feel like 8th place is definitely falling off from that pack, but I see a big pack up there. So I don't know who's after me. Is it like, I know Duffy's the last stint, but we got Cardspan and Infinite? No, I don't think it's someone else.
Yeah.
Pipe? Or Pipa, I guess?
Pipe. Yeah, if you're American, if you're North American, you gotta call him Pipe. Don't call him Pipe.
I also thought he was called Pipe, though, like so long, and then someone's a Pipa. I was like, who are you talking about?
Why would anybody call him Pipe? Even like his parents. Like, you better just call him Pipe. Like, come on.
That last corner, I'm going so wide, but I don't think I'm losing time.
No, as long as you don't get dirty tires. Like, if you keep one tire in the white line, you won't get dirty tires, and you'll be fine.
I think I gained about 2/10 on him, so I might not get to him if I can.
That turn one you just took was perfect.
Okay.
When you hit the curb, the car upsets a lot, but that time you didn't hit the curb, but you were right fucking beside it.
I mean, I think I was 2/10 blue after the first sector in draft, and the fact that I was only 0.07 back without draft, I think that says a lot.
Yeah. No, you're doing really good.
C4, I mean, it may be slower than the M6, but I feel I have a good control over it. It's manageable.
Top 10 times on nations by
Ha ha. Hey guys, guess what I'm watching?
What race?
Born to Race.
Nice sector, DJ. Very nice.
You get a few more of those. So I think it was 11.5, it's down to 11.1. I like to keep bringing it down, but I think even though I'm gaining on 8th, I don't think I'm gaining on 1st. I think Purpy's actually doing pretty solid, surprisingly.
I don't think you should worry about first. I think you just worry about trying to get as much time as you can.
I don't feel like I'm ever doing that chase right. I feel like I need to hit more of the curb, but I feel like it'll upset the car if I do.
No, hit less of the curb. Turn in like a little later, and like because you want to be full throttle as early as possible on the way out, and then you want to set up your line so you can take that right full throttle. You know what I'm saying? Like right after.
Yeah.
Which I think you are, but like the sooner you can get to full throttle, the sooner, like the more time you're gonna gain.
I'm always scared for that right. If I stay flat and I run wide, I'm just dead because I just can't get out of the grass.
Yeah. And there's a wall that sticks out. But like the left-hander itself is all about setting up for the next part. It's less about taking the corner fast. So I don't want to fuck you up though. You're driving well.
That double left, man, it's just the car always just feels so unsturdy.
Sometimes you can get used to that slide though. If it does it all the time and it isn't the same way, then it's a predictable slide.
Yeah, it is predictable, I will say that.
Yeah, you trail brake on the way in. It seems like you're comfortable with it. Use it to your advantage. You need rotation in that corner anyway, so.
That is true.
Boop.
If I can do the elbow once, it's just like I feel like I just fucking doing it mediocre.
I'm very bad at that last corner before the straight.
It's like I can take it aggressively, but
You're right, Bobby.
It's
you
inside wall.
There.
I don't know.
That's like my worst corner. In Group 2, I'm fine on it, but
just look at where 10th and 11th are on the track. They're so far behind. I know they did extra pit stops or whatever, but still, that's way far back.
And who knows, maybe these guys up front will get dumb and mess each other up. Maybe one of them will get damaged, you know, you get a free position. Like I said, though, the position isn't really important, it's more just the time, right?
28 seconds back is not that much.
Hey, Bobby.
Not that bad. Yep.
You should try and get a 150.5 at Maggio GP.
Why?
Because you're slow. You can't get the time.
Guarantee you I will beat your time.
Alright, go do it.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, because you suck. You can't do it.
I have other things I want to do today.
No. You suck. You can't do it.
Renzo, you genuinely believe in your heart
yes, 100%.
Oh, that was butter. That double left was so good.
Yep, beautiful. Take whatever Def Sun got, and take 2/10 off of it, and that's probably what I would get.
Yeah,
Not Maggio. Because Maggio is one of my other things.
Go do it.
Fuck, I don't want to do it. I don't want to waste my time, bro.
Yeah, go do it.
Waste the fucking time.
Go do it. You think you can beat me, then go do it.
I'm really in the groove now. I'm not fast, but it feels comfortable.
Yeah, no, keep driving like that for sure.
Yeah. I don't know, Java. I think dude is scared younger. The way the direct the other.
Dude, I will whoop, dude, I'll literally phantom your ass, dude. I don't know.
No, you won't. Alright, go beat my lap time. Go phantom my fucking lap time.
What is it for, Manu or Nation?
For nothing.
Oof, that was disgusting.
Wait, is it just a random time?
Yeah, it's just a random thing.
Oh, I thought it was like a fucking, yeah, I'll easily beat your time, but...
That was the opposite of a good turn one.
That could have been worse.
I can't believe Bobby doesn't You can't.
Oh, they're battling up there. That EDU guy got by the Turkey guy.
If they can keep battling, that'd be great.
Yeah, because if they start slowing each other down, then that's good for total time, you know?
Yeah. Sure, I don't see them, but if someone is faster than me like Deffy, it'll be less time for them to catch up.
So you were in second before this race?
I believe so. Landed an incredible job, and it just all thrown down the toilet.
Well, that's at least its second before this race, so you might lose a few, Oh, nice save.
Yeah, we lost a lot of time, but
Oh,
I didn't hit
just
anything.
messaged me and he said you're a god for using the Z4. Zenit, the reason they're using the Z4 is because in the rain, the Z4 just fucking absolutely destroys the M6. So even though like the M6 is a couple tenths faster on this track and Red Bull Ring, and on actually surprisingly on Spa they're like the same, but like because they're so much better in the rain and there's 2 rain stints, I think they're gonna gain a ridiculous amount of time in the rain. So really like the plan is just to maintain on the dry stints and in the rain just fucking gain minutes of time, because like literally like I'm pretty sure with Deffy's testing on Red Bull Ring it was 1.5 seconds a lap faster than the M6, like so that race is gonna have to be the dagger.
Man, freaking like frame. Put that turn 1 in a frame. Put it on the wall. That was so good.
Yeah, that was nice. That was
Might not have been
nice.
fast, but it flowed like butter.
I know, it was fast. you've gained a little bit on the leader, like a second. So
I saw a 28, and now it's down to a 26 something. So
yeah, exactly. They're either battling up there or their tires are going quicker or something. But either way, that's good because it's all about the time, and that's the good thing about being in this spot at least is like
no one to deal with, just my
no
time trialing.
Drive by yourself.
Freaking 32 seconds back to the guy behind. Yeah, I totally deserve to start back there with the guy 32 seconds slower.
That's a load of garbage. I would protest that shit, bro. The fact that you had to start back there, even though you would probably would have qualified in the top 5. At least close to it. And they put the 2 Americans in the back, and then all the Europeans started in front. Like,
yeah, because Americans are totally slow.
Fucking gay, bro. It's not fair. Especially on rolling start, it's really not fair.
If it was grid start, then I mean, it's like, well, then it really makes no difference. You could argue because everyone is actually really close.
Yeah,
you'd still argue it, but I mean, I can see.
No, I think you should say something because that's bullshit.
At least make it a grid start.
And then they shortened the race, so you had less time to catch up after the bullshit.
Because they had so many issues with freaking doing the grid order. If they just did a 5-minute quali, it would have been good.
That's fucked up, bro.
That lap had a lot of 2s in it.
Dude, that was fucking lit the way you took that last corner.
I feel like I'm gonna hit the wall on the exit, but I'm like trying to stay as close as I can without doing it.
Yeah, on the way in, you just slid and then fucking 202, 022. Consistent, bro. Very consistent.
Like I said, even if I'm getting 202.9, that's still like I'm gonna stay in 202s. And if you look at the last few laps, they're all 202s, so it's good.
You're on your wheel.
Yeah, finally. Still 11. Oh.
Yeah, fuck them, bro. When they all crash and get damaged. Who's in front of you out of all the teams? Like, what are the teams that are... Or what team was in first?
That was sketch. Oh, man.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah. That's nice save. Very nice.
Losing time doing that. I probably lost a second, but again, no wall contact.
What team is in first?
I mean, I see TX3 in second. But like, in the whole thing.
Like in the whole thing.
I don't know how they're scoring it, to be honest. Are they scoring it per stint basis?
Yeah, but like, the team, you said we were in second after the last 3 races, like, which team was in front of us?
Oh gosh.
I can't remember which team.
You can probably find it on the Euromasters full stream. Even with that spin, I still managed a 202. How in the world? It wasn't a spin per se, but it felt like it. I want to explain this. The gap from 1st to 9th is smaller than 9th to 10th. That just tells you the type of... I'm sorry, but...
The draft, yeah.
The draft and the driver pool, like just the skill.
Once they crash though, like...
Yeah, I mean, once they crash, they're gonna have to pit anyways, and they're losing time, so it's hard to actually judge like their pace.
No, I'm just hoping one of them, like, early in a stint, they start making dumb moves on each other and then get damaged and have to pit. Damage is on heavy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've been 11 point something behind this guy for forever. Consistency.
Yeah.
So that's something. Oh, that elbow. Man. I feel like I'm slowing down so much, and the thing just is like, no, I'm not going to turn today. No thanks.
That's honestly better than I would have taken it, to be completely honest, because I'm bad at that.
This is still looking like a 202.2, so...
Wasn't pitted.
Ooh. Entry wasn't bad, the exit was not great. Three or four more laps until a pit stop. Either end of 27 or end of 28.
Oh, Jesus. You're good.
I feel like I'm going to get damage anywhere. Although I've been super close in the downhill, I feel it's going to be on the exit of the elbow. I'm just going to get on the gas too early, hit the wall and exit, and get right to damage. I feel like it's going to happen. Okay.
It would be hard. I feel like it'd be hard to hit it hard enough to hit damage. I feel like you'll just tap it.
Hey, I'm finally down to 10 point something in 8th place.
Yeah, he lost a lot of time that lap because he was up to 11.7 again at the start of that lap.
10.2. Something's happening with him. I like it.
No, I don't think it's a good thing. I think it's you should just be more worried about the leader. Or whatever teams you're closest to battling. Like if some bum who's like way behind in points ends up winning, that's kind of what you want. You know what I mean? The teams that you're battling with in total time are like not getting the best time in the race, like they're, you know what I mean?
I mean, I'm worrying about all this like relative stuff, but I'm just like, I feel like none of this matters. We shouldn't be here in the first place, so all this relative is based off of an initial thing that's wrong. We're judging all this.
You got hoed, like fucking.
So I'm celebrating all of this for no reason.
Yeah, you got hoed. I just think you're doing a good job making the best out of a bad situation. I don't think losing 30 seconds, though, is going to be the end of the world.
It's like celebrating the birthday of Harry Potter. It's like he's an imaginary character. It's an imaginary start position. That was the worst analogy ever.
Maybe we can be more polite about it. Just be like, hey, you know, one of our guys, DJ, started in last place when he really didn't deserve to start in last place. So, you know, one of these races, we start infinite up front. You know what I mean?
I could have started in last place. I mean, if I deserved to start there because I qualified last, I'd be equally happy.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you guys should try to politic for getting one of your racers to start first.
Yeah, I'd prefer that.
Get infinite, maybe to start first. That would probably help him a lot. Or get cards start. Because I think in the rain, like, honestly, the starting position isn't that important because Z4 is just going to kill everybody. Like, there's going to be no defending. You know, so. Yeah, because that's kind of not fair. I feel like your pace is on par with the leaders and you don't even have an opportunity to be up there battling with them.
I mean, I will argue, if you're drafting with them, you'll get the toe, but then you're going to be stuck behind them as well, right? You're not stuck behind anyone, but
it's better to finish 2 seconds or a second behind the guy who wins the race rather than 28 seconds behind, you know? So I'd rather be stuck behind people and only lose a second than lose 30 seconds, you know? It's kind of good. But whatever.
I agree 100%. I'm being devil's advocate for some reason. Who knows why?
Yep. When this Kevin DeArt guy pits, you're going to be pitting soon, though, aren't you?
I'm pitting this lap.
Yeah. You should take less fuel than you did then last time, so you can run it. You can run as low a fuel load as possible throughout the entire stint before you pit again.
No, this is my final pit stop.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna fill it all the way out.
This one, I could do like an 8 tires and then 7 tires, but I don't know if I lose enough time on the tires to do that. I gained a solid 2 seconds on not relative time, but positional time. That's not a word, but yeah, I think at the very beginning, well, the leaders were 21 seconds, so they've gained 10 seconds so far over the whole stint. That's not that much.
No, and considering you were stuck behind that one idiot, the R70 guy.
Yeah, I think I would have been 24. Close enough.
Yeah, if without him you'd be like, you only would have lost 5 seconds, which in draft time, like realistically, like you would be there, like you would be up there with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they've been swapping the lead back and forth, like a bunch of different ones have been leading because they just draft past each other, I think, you know what I mean?
Shit.
Like
Shit.
What happened?
You'll see.
Yeah, you're good. Oh my god. Thank God you hit the pit. Thank God you hit the pit threshold. You hit the pit threshold right as you were fucking like stopped. That was perfect.
Oh my gosh.
You almost Nico Ward there.
Man. Yeah, I lost a good amount of time doing that, aggravatingly. Probably at least 5 seconds.
What the hell?
Yeah,
oh,
PS
whatever.
penalty.
Well, you could just burn the penalty off anyways. Probably just naturally over the race when you're driving.
Turn! God dang it! Ah. Fresh tires are horrific. They're like first lap. That 2-second damage repair was not fun. Probably lost all the time I did the whole stint, but
I don't know if you did, because Kevin DeArt still got a pit, so you don't really know.
so we'll see. I think that was, what, 10 seconds behind him. Let's see where he comes out. If it's 12, then we'll know.
I think that guy in the lead still got a pit as well.
Pit stop, mistakes, they suck. Most pathetic outlap ever.
I don't think you really lost that much time from that, to be honest. From below the wall hit.
I really don't feel like I should serve this penalty. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna get served, but just like it is BS. I did nothing. It wasn't.
I just wouldn't serve it until the end. I mean, that's really the best place you could serve it, anyways. So just keep it with you and hope that it burns off.
Yeah, I probably lost those 2 seconds from the repair since I'm 11.7 and I was like 9.7. But could have been a bigger mistake.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, you burned 200s.
Yippee. Someone stalled to pit? I mean, if not, then we lost it. I thought it was like 30 seconds.
No,
Or 6 seconds,
yeah,
wasn't
we
it?
did. The top 3 haven't pitted yet.
guess they could have like switched to mediums or something to try to stretch it out for some reason. I don't know why they would do that.
No, it's slow. The mediums only start becoming faster than the softs once like the softs get really low. So
I mean, another thing is again ignoring the grid start or ignoring the how the heck we did start. If we made the race longer, that pit stop mistake would have made less of a difference because there's more pit stops. This is only a 2-stop race. A 54 lap is at least 3 stops. So
yeah, at this point, like you just have to look at the integrity of the race and throw it out the window. It's just no way. Oh, I'm so fucking tired, bro. Like, I napped and everything. I'm still tired. Jesus Christ, bro. I'm gonna put on some tunes, because then you'll probably hear it. You wanna focus? I keep getting a fucking blue screen when I try to join this lobby. Damn, bro. Is Zenit still watching? What's Zenit doing?
I saw a second comment on the video. I don't know what it said, but...
Is that DC? Is that the DC? Is that... Doja channel. This is the DC. Is this Mr. DOP himself? I don't... Is it? I don't know. Oh, he'll Chad's in GP split. Motion control. Yo, what's up, Brooks? You proved that you're... Yeah, Brooksy joined. Yo, he just proved that, Brooksy proved that he's the superior Brooks in the races we ran on that Thursday. Andrew Brooks just couldn't compete with Brooksy. no chance.
Not fast enough.
I beat him too. I beat Andrew in a photo finish as well.
Nice.
Super fun. Yeah. Literally, I beat him by 0.02 of a second, and then I go back to the replay, and he's actually in front of me. But we don't need to talk about that part because this game is like broken.
I'm just super happy with my pace so far. I mean, I know I made a mistake, but I'm looking at the laps. I haven't seen. I think there was 1:2:03 the lap before I pitted.
Yeah. Yeah, you're doing good. Like I said, you turned a bad situation into a.
Manageably, mediocrely, not horrific one.
Exactly. Yeah. Right on the money.
And throughout this 30 laps, I've turned that double left-hander for something I didn't know what I was doing, to something I'm actually comfortable with. Yet the elbow has not changed a bit. Elbows remained confusing. Double left makes sense. If someone could get damage up ahead, that'd be great, please. I'm just... There's so many things that could have gone wrong at the pit entry, and a lot of them did. But, I mean, the sand could have pulled me out so much further. The fact I somehow kept that in was a miracle. Made a mistake that I shouldn't have made. Came out of it alive.
I was texting my girlfriend, and she asked me, she's like, yo, what are you doing? And then I'm like, jacking off. And then she said, really? And I'm like, no. And then I said, I want to go to sleep. And then she's like, jacking off in your sleep? Question mark. And I'm like, hopefully not.
I burned 300th of my penalty. Yay.
565.
Okay.
Whatever strategy Little Mac's on is just so confusing. He's doing a 3-stop. Turn! Turn! It's the stint with the lowest fuel. You'd think this would actually like handle well. Yes,
That
the lead.
EU is really not fucking around, is it?
Yeah, he's
They
gaining.
still haven't put it. I don't think they must be on a different strat. At least maybe a little bit different.
I guess I just don't see them being able to stretch the fuel, but I guess they could just. My fuel was up to 32, so unless they refueled the first stop, like they have to come in like this lap.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna want to come in for tires pretty soon. It seems like that guy's pace is still on like he's still
Which is
good.
ridiculous. I mean, to be having that pace with this long in the run.
He's got to be on a low fuel load though. Making that kind of pace with those tires, he's got to be almost out of gas. So that probably answers your question. They got to fill up. You know what I mean? They definitely got to fill up. I think they're gonna have to fill up more than a little bit as well.
Shut up, Mr. Diagle. 19. I don't think you're supposed to be in this lobby. I think it really. Ooh, hello, Mr. Curb. Can we just not have the guys freaking join the room? It bothers the crap out of me. They're still going? Jeez. Must be freaking good on fuel.
They're gonna have to fill up a lot of gas.
That elbow, man, my heart stopped. I finally see the guy in 8th place. I think he made a huge mistake. He's only 5 seconds ahead.
Well,
It means nothing for my relative, but
I'm hoping Kevin DeArt is on a team that's actually doing really well, because that means you're not going to lose much time to him.
just so amazed. Like this track is so tight. There's so many corners they could mess about, and the one corner I actually get damages in the pits. Like what in the crap?
Yeah.
This is when I'm starting to get tired, but this is why I like the races to go longer, because then you can really see fatigue and endurance. But only 8 more laps, basically fatigue won't really play a factor. So we have 1 disconnection from VQS, 2 spots gained, 1 from actually passing, 1 from the guy wrecking. If I can get 1 more, that will be arguably 4 passes with 1 disconnection. 3 with 1 disconnection. 8 laps, 4 seconds. And a penalty, which is...
He's going up and up another couple hundreds, yeah. Maybe if you get in this guy's draft in front of you at some point, maybe you can try to burn a little bit of it at a time and then stay in the draft, get all the time back.
It's actually a really smart idea. Oh, is he pitting? Is he freaking... Ugh, there goes that plan. Why the heck are these leaders?
I think he has damage, that's why he's pitting.
Oh, perfect. Should I fall back behind him?
No.
If he just pitted for tires, that thing is so much faster on the straights, I can't even clear him without being scared of him bunting me. Hey, 23 seconds to 7th place. Started all these Spaniards up front, and yet 2 of them are now in 9th and 10th.
Tough work for them.
This guy's gonna be able to get me down the straight. He's 6/10ths back, but look how strong they are on the straights. Would not be surprised at all if he gets me. It's already gained.
I'd say if he gets beside you, just if he gets beside you, I'd just burn a bit of the penalty while he's passing it. If he gets beside you, at any point.
What the crap are you? Come on, dude. You need to just go for the pass, not pretend like you're going to. I want him to go by so bad.
It's alright, just chill.
Oh, what the crap are you doing? I literally gave him the blinker. He went to the left and didn't go for it. What are you doing, dude? Is he really this much slower that he can't get by me? What is he doing? Literally, what in the world are you doing?
Don't cost yourself time for the penalty. If you gotta burn it off at the end, just leave it.
This guy, dude. This freaking idiot. He can't go for a pass without losing it. Okay, I'm faster than him. Big surprise. I probably lost 2 seconds trying to let him by. I thought he wanted to. Apparently not.
Yeah, just go full speed, bro. Don't worry about it.
It's like, if you're not going to want to pass, what I normally do, if you're a good driver, is just stay behind the other guy. Don't, like, pull out. Literally, if I started, let's say 7th, I would have never even seen this guy in the race. I would have pulled away. Wouldn't have known this guy was even in the race. Yeah, hitting that curve in the final corner, you've talked about it multiple times. It really does not help you at all. Just loses you time.
Mm-hmm. You want to get close to it, you want to hit it.
these guys still haven't pitted. I'm just so baffled at what the heck they're doing. If they did pit and we just missed it.
No, they definitely haven't, because there were 29 seconds, now they're 46 seconds. No way. I don't know, maybe. They're definitely on low fuel, though, running those times.
Guessing the first stop they could have like filled up all the way somehow. Yes, but I still feel like I would have gained more time than what they did. Are they actually doing a one stop? They pitted really early for a one stop. 5 laps to go and they're still not in. And I guess with all the draft, they've been able to short shift and stay with each other. Me, on the other hand.
It doesn't seem like they're short shifting though. They're running 2-minute flats. Like the best lap of the race was just running the flap.
2 minute 2. My optimal's a 2:01.2. That's my optimal. That just tells you.
Yeah, they're in the draft, and but the thing is, like, they're definitely pushing. They're not. Like...
Okay, good news, if I get damage right now, I'm only going to have to deal with it for 5 laps, so, yay.
We don't get damage.
That's the best solution. Ugh. That turn 2 is probably the worst of the whole freaking race. When you have low fuel, you seem to get a lot of English. When you have low fuel, you seem to gain more confidence because the car gets lighter. But the tire wear does play a factor, and you can't get too confident.
Yep.
Maybe lighter, but the tires don't have the same abilities. I feel like I've been a solid 85% this whole race, and I think that's been good. I am 1 lap good on fuel.
You really got tapping the art there.
As long as I'm like over 0.9 as I exit, I'm not scared of the draft. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 seconds. Did I literally gain a second from that one chicane? Look at the gap literally at the finish. I gained 2 seconds and a quarter of a lap.
More than that.
What happened to him?
I don't know.
Fell asleep?
Yeah, looks like it. At least there's less pressure from behind now. You can just kind of drive and...
I just wish I had another 12 laps to gain. I mean, I probably would continue to lose, like, total time, so I'm actually not gonna wish for that, but... Okay, I'm gaining on 7th, and, like, the guys, like, 5th, 6th, 7th, but 1st, 2nd, and 3rd are pulling away.
These guys are really not gonna fit, huh?
Well, they surprised all of us somehow with some weird strategy. I mean, the fact they just changed straight from 50 to 42, it just seemed like, did they have a plan for 42 laps and they just, like, waited it?
Wait, I think one of them pitted. His BFRJ did pit, and he's back in 3rd place. I don't think he's with that lead, too.
I guess it is possible to do 42 laps on tires, or even just pit for tires in the middle. Just don't take I don't know how good the M6 is on fuel though. Can it make 42 laps? The amount of guys that have joined and left, it just... it's upsetting.
Yeah, this race is a sick joke, bro.
In the first 8 hours, I mean, we showed ourselves well, and I felt like it was actually looking like a legitimate thing. But as soon as the track changed, I had no idea what was going to happen. I saw that before. I knew a long time ago that there was 3 different tracks, and I was like, how is this going to work? Are they 3 different races? Are they just going to start over? And they never made anything clear. I was expecting there to be just either keep the gaps by everyone going in the pits, or to have a separate qualifying session. Those are the lot.
They're gonna put all the Spanish people in the front, and then all the other people in the back after every race, regardless of how it finishes. And that's what they're gonna do, because that's what they want to do. So.
Just like, you need to have a reason other than freaking having favorites. If your argument is that everyone is so close in a rolling start, it's just a dumb argument. I mean, if your argument is that, then you might as well argue, well, if everyone's so close, why don't you put the Spanish guys in the back? They're so fast that they'll catch up to the leader anyways. It's just like, you can't even have that argument that it's random.
It's dumb, dude. It's just dumb.
I mean, before I started this race, I felt like I was going to contribute something to a team, like to a 24-hour. Now it's just like, I'm just independent of myself. Everything before me meant nothing. I wish it actually meant something. I'm just honestly surprised by all the 201s I've had. Like, literally, I don't think I got one 201 in practice. So this pace is literally... I will say I didn't go to this low fuel in practice, but still. When you look at Duffy stints, I bet all of his laps will be like 2 minutes flat and stuff, and then my stint will look like garbage, but still, I'm still happy with it.
Really good.
Already pulled 4 seconds on this guy. I'm pretty happy I didn't let him by. Okay, if I can somehow burn this penalty that's undeserved and still keep him behind me, that'll be nice. I mean, the amount of time I gained, there's no way I gained time by the way I entered pit road. There's no reason I should get a 3.5 second penalty for that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
I was expecting to be beat by someone doing more pit stops, to be honest, because the pit stop here is so short. I was expecting to someone do like a 4-stop and somehow come out of nowhere and beat us. But apparently it's been the other way. The less stops is the way to go.
We're still having pit, though, you guys?
Yeah, coming to the white flag.
At least now Duffy knows strategy.
No, he doesn't, because this is not even the right length stint. And plus, it's just like...
Yeah, you're right.
And plus, he only has 1 times tire, where this is 2 times. much as I don't like the organization that's done this, I do like, I mean, I've enjoyed the race, and not just that, I enjoy just the way that everything wears super slowly. Like, I enjoy this more than FAA, just like the way that everything, it feels like...
Yeah.
The lobby settings...
Hey guys, can you send an invite to Death Summit, like, immediately?
Who's the party host?
It's not me. I think it was Drenzo?
Java. And he's okay, great.
You guys can leave the party if you need to. I mean, I gotta finish this race. I'll create a new one and then send me an invite or something.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah, send me one too.
Jara's the host? The heck? Did not know that. Oh, my wrists, man. My wrists are so tired. And it's only after an hour and 30 minutes. If this was a normal 2 hours, I would have felt dead. Thank you everyone for watching. That was watching the stream. Appreciate it. Wish this race went differently than it did, but stupid. I would have liked to burn that extra second, but it's okay, I guess. Somehow that M3 came out with the victory. Yeah, we're the only other Z4 in this race. Only Z4, sorry. Well, if you enjoyed this, I guess you can continue watching the rest of the race on your Master's channel, or any of the other Phoenix drivers that may be posting a stream of their stint. I believe next up, if I check the schedule, the next drivers should be Cardsfan, and then Pipe, and then Depson. So yeah, check Phoenix Card Fans if he has a YouTube channel, and try to hopefully support him in his stint. Anyways, it was a pretty clean stint, other than that pit stop. And here are the results. And see you guys next time.